What is up, guys? Today we're going to be seeing how the oldest heroes stack up against the newest scenarios. So we're playing the first hero in the core set, Spider-Man, against Captain America on Expert Mode. He is one of the new villains from the newest big box expansion, Civil War. But for this game, not only will I be only using cards from the core set, but I'll be using Spider-Man's Unchanged Justice pre-constructed deck right here. So his Unchanged Justice Precon. So we're not doing any deck building right here, just this Precon deck as is. And I'll also be using the default main schemes and modules with this Captain America scenario right here. So let's go ahead and get Captain America set up as we shuffle up our player deck. So for the main scheme stage 1A here, it says for co-op mode, we find the chosen leader side scheme and reveal it. So we review the Fierce Determination side scheme right here, which is Captain America's side scheme, coming in with the 3 per player initial threat. Since we're doing true solo, it's just going to be the 3 threat. And this also has an amplify on it. So every single boost card that Captain America gets will have an additional boost icon with that. And whenever it's defeated, we attach Cap's shield to Captain America. And he's also going to activate against the player who defeats the scheme. So that's going to be pretty rough there, especially early on. If we defeat it and we're in hero form, he's going to attack us. If we're in alter ego, he's going to scheme on us with that activation. Let's advance the main scheme here to stage 1B. It says if there is more than one player on your team, this stage can hinder 2 per player. We're the only player here for true solo, so we don't do anything else with that. We'll review the enemy team, search the encounter deck for a minion, and deals 1 to each player on your team as a face-down encounter card. So that is worded mostly for competitive play. For co-op mode here, what we do is we have the Grim Roulette, and we look through the encounter deck for what is the worst minion for us, and we deal that minion to ourselves as a face-down encounter card. That's just kind of how the Civil War wording here works in co-op mode. So let's go ahead and finish shuffling up our deck here, and then we're going to dig through the encounter deck for the worst minion, which for the default deck for Captain America, it's going to be the only elite minion here, which is Namor. So we have him right here. So he is the only elite minion here in the deck. Stalwart, Toughness, and Villainous. Whenever he's reviewed, he activates against you, which is going to be pretty annoying here on turn 1 because he gets a boost card with that Villainous, which also combos off with the Amplify icon right there. So turn 1 may hurt a little bit. Let's shuffle up the encounter deck here. And in Captain America, for his setup, we find Cap's shield and attach it to Captain America. So he has his shield right here. And it says attached character gains retaliate 1 and attacks against them lose piercing. As a force response, after a hero or the Captain America leader uses their ATK to attack and damage attached character, then we attach Cap's shield to the attacking character. So basically, if we can damage Captain America with our attack stat here of 2, then we can steal the shield away from Captain America, but he can steal it back away from us. But whoever has a shield has the retaliate 1 right there. Captain America also has a force response after the shield is attached to him, which it just was. Give him a tough stats card. So he's going to get a tough stats card right here. And then we're all set up here. We start off every game in alter ego. We're going to be readied up, and we can do our mulligans here, drawing up to our hand size of 6, and let's see what we can get. Oh man, we cut the mansion with helicarrier, but no doubles. Oh, Mockingbird is good here as well. I almost want to go helicarrier, 1, 2, 3, Mockingbird. But then we lose mansion, which I really don't want to do. But I think that's the play there. I really wanted a mulligan for a double, but if I get another like really key card in this precon deck, then it's gonna stink. Is it worth? Yeah, I think that's fine there. Yeah, we want some tempo here with allies, so we're not gonna mulligan any cards. We could discard any amount and drop it up to 6, but we're not gonna do that. So let's go and get started here. We're gonna use Scientist Generate a Mental Resource with our Arctic ability. This would be 2 more resources here for a total of 3, so I can play the Helicarrier. All right. So we can exhaust the helicarrier here to choose a player. We choose ourselves, reduce the cost, and make sure we play by 1. So Mockingbird's 2 costs here. This would be 2 resources, so I can play Mockingbird right here. All right. Whenever Mockingbird enters play, stun enemy. Let's go ahead and stun Captain America here. Then Mockingbird's going to Thor for 1 from the Fierce Determination. Drop down 2 threat. Should take a consequential damage. And then I'm going to flip up here to hero form. We'll also exhaust and Thor for 1 with our Thoring stat. Drops down to 1 threat. And that's going to end our turn. Let's ready back up. And it will draw back up to our hands here, 5 in hero form. So, ooh, we got swing back kick and Nick, and we got backflip, which I don't necessarily need, but I may just backflip Namor's hit here. Because we have Captain America stunned already. All right, because Namor's coming out and he's going to activate. All right, Captain America's turn. He's going to add one threat to the main scheme. Then he is going to attack us. He is stunned, so next time he attacks, we discard that instead. Sparse is interrupt. When a villain initiates an attack against you, we draw a card. He never initiated an attack because he was stunned, so unfortunately we don't get to draw a card off of that. Then he's going to deal as a face-down counter card. We have a total of 2. And the first one, we already know, is Namor here. He has Stalwart, Toughness, and Villainous. Whenever he's reviewed, he activates against you. So he gets a tough stats card here. So since we're in hero form, he's going to attack us. He has Villainous, so he gets a boost card here. Now, what do I want to do about this? I almost want to save the backflip here for when we clear this off. Because Captain America will attack us then. So we just take this hit to the face. It's going to be less damage, I think. And the amplify equals out. That's okay. We're going to take this hit to the face. We don't get to draw a card here because it's not the villain initiative attack, it's a minion. So this is his boost. Jeez, okay, 3 plus 1 with amplify. So it's 4 plus 1. So 5 damage on Spider-Man right off the bat. Brings us from 10 down to 5. Okay, that one's a little bit rough. Fortunately, we do have the backflip in our hand. That resolves Namor's activation. We review the other encounter card, which is a shoe block. We reviewed if Cap Shoe is attached to Captain America, give him a tough stats card. Here it has one, and a face down boost card. Okay, the shield is attached, he gets a boost here. Then it says otherwise attach Cap Shoe to him, give him a face down boost card. Okay, so he gets a tough and the boost card. All right, and then that's going to resolve the villain phase there. Okay, so it's back over to our turn. All right, so let's see what I want to do. I think Mockingbird just clears off the fears of termination here. Yeah, so Mockingbird's going to Thor for 1. Let's clear off the fears of termination. Okay, so when defeated, attach Cap Shoot to Captain America. Here he has it. He activates against a player who defeats a scheme. So he has his boost card here. He's going to attack us right now. So the first thing that happens actually is our interrupt Spider Sense. He just initiates attack, even though it's a player phase. We still get to draw this card. Then he gets a second boost card for his activation. And then he's going to attack us here. We have a backflip, so let's just take the hit to the face. It's going to be terrible boost effects here. So both boosts is to review this card. Oh my goodness. Okay, so we review both these cards here. This one, he gains Star plus 1 scheme. We have to make a base attack and spend 3 resources at the same time to get rid of it. This one, he gets plus 2 attack. So the way that this force interrupt works is that whenever Captain America attacks you, whenever he initiates attack is what that means. This attack gains overkill. At the end of the attack, discard his card. So this attack here won't actually have overkill. He just gets a plus 2 attack here. So we got pretty unlucky with that one, but that's okay. So he's going to do 1, 2, 3, 4 damage on us. Do I just take it? Because I think we just take it here, guys. I have a first aid. I want to backflip the next hit from him, but I'll have Nick for the next hit because he's going to have overkill for that hit. And yeah, Nick can block a hit from Namor. So we actually just take this hit, actually. So we're going to take 1, 2, 3, 4 damage from Captain America, drop from 5 all the way down to 1 life. So we're about to die. All right, and then it is still our turn here. So I need to play Nick Fury. The question is, do I lose both swing web kicks? Or, dang it, the backflip right now kind of clogging up the hand. I think we have to go for both swing web kicks here. Yeah, let's exhaust the helicarrier to reduce the cost of next level at 1. So Nick Fury is 3 costs. This would be 3 resources right here for a total of 4. So I can play Nick Fury. Whenever Nick Fury enters play, choose one. We're going to pick the one to draw 3. 1, 2, 3. Ooh, we got another swing web kick. So I could attack Namor, swing web kick him. I think we go first aid. We need some life, guys. Yeah, by first aid here. Yeah, I won't be able to do much else, but that's okay. I think we just do that. So let's go and use a resource here. So I can play, I forgot, Mockingbird take constant damage from thwarting. Okay, a lot of things happen there. We're gonna use a resource here so I can play first aid. Heal 2 damage from any character. Let's heal 2 from Spider-Man. We go from 1 up to 3 life here. Then we're going to attack. Let's get rid of this tough here from Namor. And Nick Fury is going to swing for 2 on Captain America. Knock off his tough. Nick will take a retaliate, and then he'll take a consequent damage for attacking. That ends our turn. Let's roll it back up. All right. Captain America going crazy here on Spider-Man. Let's hold on to all these cards in our hand, I think. Let's discard the webbed up. And then we'll drop it up to 5 here. Hold on to these 2 cards. Okay, light the enhanced power sense here a lot. Captain America's turn, he's gonna add 1 threat to the main, goes up to 2 out of 7. He is going to attack us. He's initiating attack, so we can draw a card here with Spider Sense. You're into a Haymaker. All right, we are going to attack us overkill because of Super Serum. He gets a boost card, so we'll take this hit to the face. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 damage there on Spider-Man. We will play a backflip here. So when you would take any amount of damage from an attack, prevent our damage, we jump out of the way, take no damage. So we're fine. And then now he attacked us with overkill. At the end of the attack, discards card. So now he no longer has overkill. Okay. Next, Captain America is going to have Namor activate against us because minions activate after the villain. So he's going to attack us with a boost card because the villainous will exhaust Nick Fury to defend. Boost here is 2 plus 1, 3 damage, takes out Nick Fury. Alright. Then we get dealt 1 face down counter card in counter phase, which is not a treachery. So we got Hercules, Teamwork Avenger. When defeated, give this card to the enemy leader as a face down boost card. And then the boost effect is you're stunned. Okay. Alright. Oof. I really wanted to enhance Spider Sense something, but now I have nothing to deal with. We take out Namor because the villainous is pretty nasty, and then I can't really do. I can play Interrogation Room, which is not that good, but I guess we just do it here. Let's exhaust Helicarrier to reduce the cost of the next color play by 1, so we can play Interrogation Room. Max 1 per player. After you defeat a minion, we can exhaust the card to remove 1 threat from a scheme. We're going to use 3 resources here, so I can play Swing Web Kick. Here, action attack, do 8 damage to enemy. That will knock out Namor, who only has 6 life. So he's defeated here. We just defeated a minion, so we can exhaust the Interrogation Room to remove 1 threat from the scheme. Drop it down to 1. Spider-Man's going to swing for 2 on Hercules, and that's going to end our turn. Let's ready back up. Draw back up to our hand sets here of 5. Actually, do I stay up in hero form? Oof. Ooh, wait. No, sorry, guys. We're going to flip down here to Alter Ego, and then we're going to end our turn. Yeah, and then we're ready up. Draw back up to your hands here 6. Because if we get another attack from Captain America, that may kill us. I always use a backflip anyways. That's okay. So probably should have stayed up in hero form with a backflip. All right, Captain America's turn. He's going to add 1 to the main. He's going to scheme now because we're in Alter Ego. He's scheming with the base of 1, 2, 3. Here's the boost 0. So he schemes for just 3 threat. Do we want to emergency here? That doesn't matter. So he's going to add 3 threat to the main. It goes from 2 up to 5 threat out of 7. So we're fine. It hasn't popped yet. Then Hercules will scheme for 1 because we're an Alter Ego. So it goes up to 6 threat out of 7. We get Dealt face on counter card. Please don't be an Avenger minion. It's not. A side scheme here, hinder 1 plus 3. So 4 threat. Whenever this side scheme is defeated, we shuffle each minion in the encounter discard pile back into the encounter deck. It has a hazard icon, so we'll get an extra encounter card every single turn. When we deal encounter cards, if this card's in play. So I do want to get rid of that hazard here. All right. A lot of throwing we gotta do. Back over to our turn though. All right, let's see here. No Aunt May. Okay. Let's go ahead and exhaust the Helicarrier to reduce the cost of Daredevil. So he becomes 3 cost to play here. We're gonna use Scientist to generate a mental resource, and then this would be 2 more resources here for the total of 3, which we need to play Daredevil. Unfortunately, I'm gonna have to burn the backflip here. Let me think. How else do I do this? So we're gonna. Do I want to exhaust? No, we have to burn a backflip here. So if I exhaust to heal, no, yeah, we gotta just keep our life like that. Okay, we're gonna just flip up here to hero form. Then we are going to exhaust and swing for 2. Take out Hercules. When he's defeated, we give this card to the enemy leader as a face down boost card, which will stun us. So that's the boost card here for Captain America. We defeat a minion though with Spider-Man, so we exhaust Interrogation Room to remove 1 threat from the scheme. We will take a threat off with the new Avengers here. Then we're going to use 2 resources here to play for Justice. Here, action Thor remove 3 threat from the scheme. We'll take 3 off of there. If we use a mental, we can take 4 threat. We didn't have any mentals, so just 3 threat there. Kills this side scheme. When it's defeated, shuffle each minion in the encounter discard pile back into the encounter deck. So Namor, going back in here. See he's only minion. Okay, so we shuffle Namor, which is the minion, back into the encounter deck. And the side scheme is discarded. All right. And then, so we know it's a 0 booster that stuns us, so we can block with Mockingbird. And then Daredevil is going to Thor for 2 from the main scheme. That will drop the main scheme from 6 down to 4 threat. And then Daredevil has a response here after he thwarts deal 1 damage to enemy. We're going to hit Captain America for 1, brings from 18 down to 17, our first damage this game. And Captain America, he has retaliated, but he won't hit Daredevil back because Daredevil never attacked Captain America. He dealt damage with his ability. Daredevil will take a consequent damage for thwarting, though. Alright, and that's going to turn us right back up. I'm going to block this next one with Mockingbird. Draw back up to our hands here, 5. Oh, I like. Ooh, we got anime. Okay, and we got the enhanced fire sense here, so hopefully we can get a recovery soon. Captain America's turn. He's going to add 1 threat to the main. He is going to attack us because we're in hero form. We Spire Sense, draw a card. We're going to just block the hit with Mockingbird. He has his boost, gets another boost here. First boost is you are stunned. If you're already stunned, gets +2 boost icons. We weren't stunned. And then 1 boost icon. So it's going to be 1, 2, 3 damage, no overkill. Defeats Mockingbird there. She gets discarded. Then Captain America deals a face-down counter card. Reveal it. Freedom Fighters resolve the boost ability of each minion in play. If no boost abilities were resolved, this card gains Surge. Do I just want to enhance Spire Sense to Surge here? Let me think. I could just do that. I think we just do it because I don't want it to surge into something more scary. So let's go ahead. Actually, let's just take a surge. So since there's no boost abilities of minions, this card just gains surge. Surge into another one. It's going to surge again because no boost abilities on minions. Heroic Strike. Ooh, yes, I want to cancel this. When viewed in hero form, Captain America attacks you. This attack damages a character, stun that character. So he's going to attack Spider-Man here. But before we even Spire Sense and he initiates attack, we're going to cancel it. We use the resource right here to play Enhanced Spire Sense. When a Treachery, like the Heroic Strike, is removed in the counter deck, cancel its removed effects. So this thing is canceled. So now we got rid of that, put it into discard pile, which is nice. Even though he has a few copies of that card in there. Okay, so it's back over to our turn. We definitely want to Aunt May. I think I can Black Cat here, though. Let's get rid of the stun. Let's attack, remove the stun. Do we just Black Cat right away? Or do I want to get the web shooter down into a Black Cat? I think we go web shooters here. So let's exhaust a helicarrier to reduce the cost of next level 1 to play these web shooters here. 1 cost upgrade comes in with 3 web counters, and we can exhaust it and remove web counter to generate a wild resource, but only hero form because it's a hero resource. 3 counters there. So let's go and do it. Remove a counter, generate a wild resource. This will be a second resource here, so we can play Black Cat. Force response, so we have to trigger it. After you play Black Cat, discard top 2 cards of your deck. Add each card with a printed mental to your hand. So we get this, and this gets this card. We don't really need this turn anyways, though. And then that is it for Black Cat. Okay, next, I think Daredevil just thwarts again. If I flip down, I lose the main. So I almost feel like I stay up and just play Anime here with the double. Yeah, we just use double resource here, play Anime. As Archie action, we exhaust her to heal 4 damage from Peter Parker Spider-Man, but we're not in Archie, we're in hero form here, so we don't get that. Or we can't use that right now. Let's have Daredevil throw for 2 for the main, drop down 3. He'll ping a damage with his ability on Captain America, bringing him down to 16. No retaliate because it's not damage, but he will take consequential damage. Black Cat will throw for 1 for the main, drop down 2. She would take a consequential damage for thwarting. That ends our turn. Let's ready back up. Staying up in hero form here. And then we're going to draw back up to our hands here, 5. Those 3 doubles were nice, but I lost 2 of them already. Alright, Captain America's turn. He's going to add 1 to the main. He's going to attack us. We'll trigger Spire Sense and draw a card because he's initiating an attack. We are going to block with Black Cat. The same with a base of 2. Here's a boost. 2. So 4 damage takes out Black Cat. Then Captain America uses a face down encounter card. We reveal. Assault, the villain initiates an attack, or the villain attacks you. Dang it, if I deck out here, kind of like the Spire Tracers, if I deck out, so I can choose whether I want to trade this Interrupt or not. I think we just deck out here, don't have to worry about it next turn, yeah. So we're going to choose to draw a card here from Spire Sense when Captain America initiates the attack. So we drew a card. First thing that happens is that we decked out before he gets dealt the boost. So we get dealt a face on encounter card here first because we ran out cards in our encounter deck. We shuffle up our discard pile here back into the deck. And then Captain America is attacking us with this assault right here. And we have 3 life. I think we just block with Daredevil here. Yeah, feels bad, but Daredevil's got a block. Or do I defend? Let me think. If I defend for 3, he hits for 2. If he gets a boost of 3, we live. He can't get higher than a 3 booster here. So actually, I think we just defend the hit here. And then if we get another activation, that's when we block with Daredevil. Yeah, let's exhaust to defend. So he's in with a base of 2. Here's his boost card. 1, so just 3 damage. We fully block it out with our defense side. Don't take any damage there. All right. Then last encounter card here that we just got, because we're currently in a set of revealing encounter cards. Atlantean Guard with Guard. When review this card, top 3 cards of your deck. 1, 2. Dang it. I got shuffled better, guys. Wait, that was in a different order, right? Yeah, actually, I shuffled this. I did shuffle because the energy was on top because we spent the genius last. So I somehow shuffled them like around each other. We lost the doubles already. All right, that's okay. It's back over to our turn though, so we can get a move on here and try to do something. So we got Atlantean Guard with Sparkers. That's pretty good. Let's exhaust the helicarrier here first to reduce the cost of the next card we play by 1, so we can play our other web shooters. So this way, when we draw the mansion, we can just immediately play it. We had to give it up on that first turn there. Right. Then I want to play Jessica Jones. So we're going to do 3 resources here because the Power of Justice is a double when paying for a Justice card. So we can play Jessica Jones here. She gets +1 Thor for each side scheme in play. There are no side schemes, so she just has her regular Thor stat here, 1. Okay, now I want to Tenacity. Oh, we lose Daredevil. Dang it. Is there any way for us to do this? No, there isn't. That's okay. We use a double resource here so I can play Tenacity. It's a 2-cost upgrade. And as a hero action, we spend a physical resource and discard this card to ready up your hero. So we have this on demand on the table whenever we want that ready. I could just trigger it now. We should keep Daredevil around. But I feel like we're not getting the best use out of him. That's okay. We're just going to flip down here to Alter Ego. We're going to use Scientist Generate Inventory Resource, so I can play Spark Tracer attached to a minion. When the minion is defeated, we can remove 3 threat from the scheme. So put it on this guy. Daredevil will, that doesn't really matter. He'll Thor for 2 from here. Trigger his response to do 1 damage to enemy. He'll take consequent damage and get knocked out here. Then Jessica Jones is going to swing for 2, defeats the Atlantean Guard. He's defeated. And then this will trigger the Spy Tracer here. Remove 3 threat from the scheme. That will clear off the main because the minion was defeated. And then Jessica Jones will take a consequential damage. Then let's also exhaust Aunt May. We are in Alter Ego now, so she can heal us by 4, brings from 3 up to 7. Alright, and that's going to end our turn. Let's right back up. So if he gets like an advance and flips the main scheme, we're okay because we don't lose with this main scheme flipping here. And since we dealt with decking out last turn, we don't have to worry about it this turn with the double encounter cards. Oh, we drew all 3 swing web kicks. Let's just flip him here. Captain America's turn. He's going to add 1 to the main. He is going to scheme because we're in Alter Ego with a base of 1, 2, 3. Here's the boost. Boost is to review this card. So 0 boost icons. We review this with the +2 attack. He's not attacking, so nothing happens here anyways. So just game for 3. So the main goes from 1 up to 4 threat here. Then he's going to deal us a face down counter card. We reveal it. Black Panther, Teamwork Avenger. That doesn't trigger. There's no other minion. When defeated, we get this card to enemy leader as a face down boost card. Alright, so Captain America will have overkill with his next hit. Backwards your turn lets Aunt May to heal by 4. Brings it back up to our full life here of 10. And then can I play anything with Scientists? No, I can't, unfortunately. I think we just swinging web kick here. Let's go ahead and flip up to hero form. Do I want to... Okay, let's exhaust the helicarrier to reduce the cost of the next card play by 1. So swing web kick is going to be 2 cost. This would be... Let's do 2 resources here so I can play a swing web kick. Here I should attack, do 8 damage enemy. We're going to hit Black Panther for 8. So that would knock him out. When he's defeated, his when defeated effect is to give him to enemy leaders a face up boost card where he'll exhaust each other he control whenever he gets revealed as a boost. Trigger interrogation room because we defeated minion, so we'll remove 1 threat from the scheme. Drops us down to 3 threat. Alright. I think we swing web kick here on Captain America. Do I want to take the shoot first? Yeah, I think I do. It feels bad losing all these cards, our attacking cards. I could hold on to the other swing if I wanted to. Is that the play? Jessica Jones will Thor for 1 from the main though, and then she'll take a consequential damage. I think we just hold on. I want to hold on to Haymaker here actually. No, we should just hold on to swing web kick. We're gonna Thor for 1 from the main, drop it down to 1. And then we're going to use both web shooters here. Remove a counter from each one. So this one's gone. This one's gone there. So 2 more web fluid counters on this one just 1 more. So that generates 2 wild resources. Will be another resource here for a total of 3 to play swing web kick. Here, action attack, do 8 damage enemy. We're going to hit Captain America, kick it for 8. That brings from 16 down to 8. And then he's going to retaliate, hit us back for 1. We drop down to 9 life. All right, and that's going to end our turn. Let's ready back up here. We're going to draw back up to our hand sets here. 5 holding on to this final swing web kick here. Ooh, we drew Nick. Not sure how I feel about that. All right, Captain America's turn. He's going to add 1 threat to the main. He's going to attack us, triggering Spire Sense, so we can draw a card. Ooh, perfect. We drew into a backflip here. So let's take this hit to the face. He has Overkill with Super Soul Serum. He's hitting with a base of 4. This boost here sets to exhaust each upgrade you control. Upgrade, upgrade, support, support, support. And NASA gets exhausted as well, even though it doesn't need a trigger with already. All right, so we did the boost effect here, and then 2 boost icons, no boost effect with that one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 damage with Overkill on Spider-Man. We play a backflip here. When you take any amount of damage and attack, prevent auto damage, we're going to backflip out of the way. Super clutch there, taking no damage. Then, at the end of the attack, we can discard this card, so that's gone. Awesome. Then we get dealt 1 face down counter card. We reveal it, which is, oh no, exhaustion, identity, take it. Should have just defended. It's going to surge into another encounter card. And advance. Captain America is going to scheme on us. That's fine. We just allow it here because I can't cancel anyways. Scheme with a base of 3. I think we lose it here. Loses 0. Nice. So he schemes for just 3. So the man goes from 2 up to 5. All right, we're chilling, and both advances are gone. All right, that resolves that, and it's back over to our turn. Okay. Not able to play Nick here. Do I go swing web kick, flip him? I don't have the economy for the 4 justice. That stinks. Is this when I defeat 1 minion only? What do we do here, guys? I really want to flip him right now. Let's see. If I flip him right now and then I flip down to Alter Ego, yeah, that's not a good. We can play Nick. I think we toss swing web kick here. We need to do other things. I wish I had these web shooters up. Let me see. We're super healthy actually. So if let's Black Cat. Let's see what Black Cat gets us. We'll do the Helicarrier. I think we go Nick. Yeah, let's go Nick. Helicarrier is going to reduce the cost from the Shell 1, so Nick Fury is 3 costs. This is 3 resources right here, so I can play Nick Fury. Whenever Nick Fury enters play, choose 1. We're going to pick the one to draw 3 cards. So 1, 2, 3. Ah, we got a backflip. That's okay. Nick's going to block anyway. So we just do 3 resources here, play a swing web kick, here action attack, do 8 damage to enemy. We're going to whack Captain America for 8 again. Brings him down to 0 here with these big hits. And he's going to retaliate because he has a shield. This is back for 1. We drop down to 8 life. Okay, so we flip him over to his 3rd and final stage. He is steady, but it doesn't matter because he has Stalwart anyways with the helmet. When review, deal each player an encounter card. And he has 22 life. Captain America cannot take damage for the remainder of this phase right here. So this player phase, he can't take damage anymore. And he has a Sand Force response where when he gets a shield, he gets a tough. All right, and then we took the retaliate already. Nick Fury is going to throw for 2 from the main, drop from 5 down to 3. Nick will take a consequential damage, and then that ends our turn. We're fine setting up in hero form here. Then we got rid of all the overkills and the advances. So draw back up to our hands here 5. And now we just need a deck out to get the swing web kicks back and get going again. Ooh, I like the enhanced presence here a lot. Okay, Cap's turn. He's going to add 1 threat to the main, goes to 4 out of 7. He's going to attack us. We trigger Spire Sense and draw a card. Exhaust Nick Fury to defend the hit. He's hitting with a base of 3, no overkill. Here's the boost, 1, so 4 damage. Knocks out Nick Fury. Going back into our shuffle. Then he's going to deal us an encounter card for a total of 2 encounter cards here. First one is Gank Up. The villain and each minion engaged with you attacks. That's pretty much the worst that we can get here because advance is gone. So let's cancel that. We're going to use a resource here to play Enhanced Spire Sense. When a treasury card like this is removed in the counter deck, cancel the one of your effects. So this is gone. Canceling that with Enhanced Spire Sense. Last encounter card is Eviction Notice. You may flip to Alter Ego form. Let's go and do that. Choose one. We're going to pick the one to exhaust Peter Parker to remove this card from the game. So that actually helped us out. Back over to our turn. Let's Aunt May heal us back up to our full life. Then let's 4. We go from 10 up to 8 up to 10 because that's our max life anyways. Then we can do Helicarrier to reduce the cost of the mansion down to 3 costs. Scientist generates a mental resource. And then let's do 2 more resources here. So 1, 2, 3 plus Helicare. So we can play the Avengers Mansion finally, guys. With the mansion, we can exhaust it, choose a player, we choose ourselves to draw a card. Then we're gonna flip up here to hero form. We're going to use a resource here to play first aid, heal 2 damage from any character. Let's heal 2 from Jessica Jones. She is going to Thor for 1 from the main, drop it down to 3. She'll take a consequential damage. And that's gonna end her turn. We don't need a tenacity yet. Let's ready back up. We need to deck out. We won't be able to get the kill until we get the swing web kicks back. Draw back up to your hands here 5. We finally deck out there. Ooh, all the webbed ups. We could dealt a face down encounter card for decking out. Shuffle up the discard pile back into the deck here. And now we're just waiting for swing web kicks. We are fully built out with this board here. Have we taken Cap Shield? I don't think we've taken Cap Shield this game. We've just been taking the retaliate to the face because swing web kicks is such big instances of damage. We don't mind that retaliate there, especially with AMA healing us up. So we want to get a backflip here. That would be perfect, but we'll see. All right, so we have 4 cards in hand, draw back up to 5, and then Cap does his turn. So he's gonna add 1 threat to the main. He's gonna attack us. We trigger Spire Sense because he initiated attack. Draw a card. Backflip. Ooh, not a backflip. Okay. So he's hitting with a base of 3. Exhaustion's gone. So can he get? Do we see? We saw both the Super Soldier serums, right? Exhaustion's gone. Advances are gone. Super Soldier Serum 1, 2, yeah. So he can't even get overkill. So we're just gonna take it to the face. We can always log Jessica Jones later on if we need to. So it's hitting with a base of 3. Here's the boost. 1, 4 damage on Spider-Man brings us from 10 down to 6. Then it's gonna deal us in encounter card. We have a total of 2 here. First one is Horn of Proteus. Attach the name or always attach enemy leader. So it gives Captain America another +1 scheme now. So he has 4 scheme. Whenever he schemes, he gets a tough status card. Here action. Spend a mental visco to get rid of it. Okay, so I don't know. I think we have him close to lethal here. Last encounter card. We're viewing hero form for the shield toss. If Cap Shield is attached to Captain America, it is. Do 2 damage to each character you control. Dang it. Otherwise, attach a shield to him. That wipes Jessica Jones. I should have just blocked with her. And 2 damage on Spider-Man. Wait, do we have a enhanced Spider Sense? No, we don't. It's from 6 down to 4. Alright, that resolves that. Okay, that was pretty rough. Back over to our turn. Let's mansion draw a card. We got swing web kick. Okay. So I'm going to use the power of justice to generate a double resource of paying for a protection or a justice card, and both wilds there would be mentals. So we can play a 4 justice right here. Your action thought remove 3 threat from a scheme, and 4 threat if you pay for this card using a mental resource, which we did with the power of justice. So 4 threat clears off the main scheme here. Okay. Next, I definitely gotta play a swing web kick. I feel like I'm fine flipping down here as well. Yeah, we have to flip down actually. And since the main is still there, we're chilling. Let's swing for 2 with our attack stat on Captain America. Brings from 22 down to 20. We take a retaliate with the shield, we draw down 3 life. But since we dealt damage with our ATK, we steal Captain America's shield. Now we have retaliate 1 instead of him. Next, we're going to exhaust Helicare to reduce the cost of the next card I play by 1. We'll do 2 resources here. So I can play Swing Webkit, which is now only 2 costs. Here, action attack, deal 8 damage to enemy. Smack Captain America for another 8. Raise from 20 down to 12. You won't retaliate because now we have the shield. I think that's it. Yeah, let's flip down to Alter Ego. Exhaust anime heals by 4. Raise from 3 up to 7. And then nothing else to do here. Yeah, let's end our turn. Let's discard the webbed up. We'll hold on to this emergency right here. If we can draw and swing weapons, we have to kill. Ready, back up. Draw back up to your hands. Let's hero 6. Oh, I should have gotten rid of that stuff. I forgot. Oh, but we drew a swing weapon, so we're fine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I wanted some doubles. That's okay. All right, it is Captain America's turn. He's going to add 1 to the main. He's going to scheme now because we're not ego, but he's scheming with a base of 1, 2, 3, 4. Here's a boost. Give the enemy leader a tough. He did not have a tough. So if there are tough, it gets 2 boost icons. He didn't have it. So 0 boost icons there. So super low scheme. He gets a tough though, but scheme for 1, 2, 3, 4. Main goes from 1 up to 5. However, with the Horn of Proteus, when the attached character schemes, they get a tough status card. Oh, actually, here it had tough, so nothing matters. All right, that was the best boost card ever. We could deal one face down counter card, reveal it. Spectrum, Teamwork Avenger. When defeated, give this card to enemy leader as a face down boost card. And she won't trigger her teamwork because there's no other Avenger minion in play. And she doesn't have guard, so we're just going to ignore her. Back over to our turn. Let's Aunt May. Heals by 4. Which was 7 up to 10. Let's Mansion. Draw a card. And let's do these swing web kicks, guys. All right, we're going to flip up to hero form here. We're going to exhaust swing for 2. Knock off the tough from Captain America. He doesn't have retaliate. We have retaliate because we got the shield here. And then we're going to exhaust the helicarrier to reduce the cost of the swing web kick right here down to 2 cost. We're going to use a web shooter here, remove a counter to generate a wall resource. It gets this card because there's no more counters on it. So helicarrier, web shooter, and a resource here. So I can play a swing web kick. Here, action attack, do 8 damage to enemy. We're going to smack Captain America for 8. Bring some 12 down to 4. Then we can do another 3 resources right here. So I can play a second swing web kick. Here, action attack, do 8 damage to enemy. We're going to hit Captain America for another 8 here. And that'll bring him all the way down to 0. And we had a little bit of overkill here as well. We could have also discarded Tenacity here. Spend a physical resource, declare the wild here from web shooters to be a physical. And that will ready up Spider-Man with the Tenacity. And we can swing in here for another 2 more damage on Captain America to finally finish him off. And we could have emergency here to prevent one of that threat last turn, but it wasn't needed. So all right, yeah, that is the game there, guys. I hope you guys all enjoy this one. So I guess that even though this is one of the newest scenarios, Spider-Man Peter Parker from the core set still holding up here with just the Precon deck. So yeah, if we actually dealt with the core set card pool, we could definitely create a stronger deck. But limiting to ourselves with just the pre-constructed deck is still enough to deal with the likes of Captain America and the Civil War leaders. I think that totally makes sense since Captain America and the Civil War leaders I think aren't as difficult as Ultron from the core set. And Spider-Man can definitely handle Ultron with the Precon deck here as well. If you're a new player and you only have the core set and you want to try to build on Spider-Man's Precon deck, like his Justice deck, and make it a little bit better, I'll put a video somewhere on the screen for you guys to see where I played against Magneto on expert mode, deck building, and showing my thought process of how to make his Precon deck better using only cards from the core set. I hope you guys all like this video, and I'll see you guys all in the next one.